Hey guys, what's up? I'm Jenna and you're watching Jenna X. So I have been on this huge stellar kick lately. I was on a really big one last year, and for some reason, I just decided that I want to dive down this rabbit hole again. And when I say rabbit hole, literally there is a whole hidden stellar that most people don't know about. But first, I want to remind you that this is not financial advice. So please always do your own research. Don't buy anything because of something that I've said. Also, there is no paid shilling here. All of this research is my own. These are projects that I want to talk about. So there's going to be multiple parts. This is going to be a whole stellar series because let's be real, everybody is covering the XRP news right now. You can find that on so many other channels. And I want to do something else that interests me because I know that there's other people out there that want to find those hidden gems as well. And also uncover a whole world that they didn't even know existed. So let's start jumping down the rabbit hole, and we are going to kick it off with Stronghold Payments. That is the token SHX is what we are looking at today. I'm going to talk to you about the people behind the project, what these people do and have done, have been connected to, different partnerships. We're going to go really deep down this just to show you what a really cool project this is and let you connect some dots for yourself. So let's just get into it. I want to start off with the SHX white paper so you know exactly what I'm talking about. So we are talking about Stronghold. Disclaimer. I'll let you pause and read that if you choose to. Enabling simple and powerful payment tools. All right. So first of all, whenever you see SHX, I want you to think about IBM as well when we go through this and XLM, because this is built on Stellar to provide fast, secure, and accessible financial services for all. Our vision to build a more inclusive, stable, and connected global economy. Let's look at the leadership team. Meet our leadership team. That is exactly what we are going to do. The CEO and co-founder of Stronghold is Tammy Camp. We want to click on Tammy. All right, here is Tammy. Tammy is the CEO of Stronghold. The Fortune Ledger is 40 under 40. Her education is pretty impressive, and she has a lot of really awesome connections here. Tammy has also been a former partner at Accelerator 500 Startups. She invested in portfolio companies and ran growth and marketing curriculum for its flagship Silicon Valley location. You can go through here and see her different experience, etc. All right. While Tammy is quite impressive, let's look at Sean. Sean's the co-founder at Stronghold. Sean was just at the Apex Summit as a guest speaker there, guys. So if anyone was there and listening, I don't know, you probably picked up some SHX after his talk. So pretty cool. So while I could sit here and tell you every single person on the team what they do, I want to keep on moving. You can see who they are. You can go ahead and do that research if you like. But so far, I am impressed. Collectively, we've worked with some innovative companies. All the companies are here. Now, some people don't like it whenever a crypto company does this because it doesn't necessarily mean that these are their current partnerships, but it does suggest connections to these companies. And, you know, that's great, right? Stellar, Netflix, Y Combinator, Plaid, Walmart Labs, JP Chase Morgan, Yale, NYU, Deutsche Bank. Guys, there's a lot of great connections here. Meet our investors and advisors. This is important. So check this out. Randy Redding, and he is on the founding team of Square. You have a lot of big names here. You have the Bancorp, you have NerdWallet, SoFi, Heya, Hired. All of these guys, there are some pretty big names here. The Stronghold platform enables payments with the highest degree of compliance and interoperability across legacy and modern payment networks. Open APIs, compliance, and flexible. Listen, this is important. Compliance is important. That's the only way that you are going to survive if you are serious in crypto, in this industry. You need to be compliant. Degen projects just are not going to go very far, obviously. And that is not what's going to grow our market. We need people to adopt this. We want to do the right thing. Super important. Anyway, Stronghold's explosive early growth, no doubt. Now, this is still early, guys. So started in 2018. They have partnerships closed with networks over 3,000 plus customers. SHX token. The SHX is the currency of the Stronghold ecosystem. Now, we have different use cases for that. Rewards, DeFi. Love DeFi. Now, I know that the feds are going to start cracking down on DeFi. That's their next priority. But either way, if they are compliant, that's all that matters. And we definitely love DeFi, governance, voting for all. SHX targets 1 million asset holders by 2023. Okay, so I was doing a little bit of digging on this and I could see where they were up to 26,000 trust lines from what I found. Now, you have to be careful when you're looking for the SHX token because there are fraudulent SHX tokens. And I find this a lot on Stellar. On Stellar, there are so many different fake tokens that are all saying they're the same thing. So you've got to peep market cap, trust lines. Are they verified? Let's go show you some examples. If you are using a Lobster wallet, you really, really have to be careful. It is so easy to accidentally select the wrong one. I picked up my SHX on BitTrue. If you want to know if it's the right SHX, you can go to stellar.expert. And how I found this one was literally right on the Stronghold website. Go to Stronghold, scroll to the bottom, explore SHX on Stellar Expert. That is where I went. Okay, so payments, trust lines, 26,771. You can see the total supply here is 100 billion. Okay, so fun to point out, I did notice that it says there's a little warning sign here, and this is the one that came directly from their website. Warning reported for illicit or fraudulent activity. I don't know any more about this. I don't know if that's because of how many fake SHX tokens there are. I don't know if it's because somebody found something weird going on with the wallets and whatnot. I don't know. So just know that that warning is on there. Check this out with all of the different knockoff tokens. If you just go to Stellar Expert and type in SHX, all of these different ones are going to come up. Like, what is this? We don't know. And that's just it. Twin Stellar, I don't even know what that is. Stronghold PayX.co. So you have to be careful. You have to make sure that you found the right one. None of these are it. If you put your money in there, you will likely never get it out. I don't know why Stellar does this, like on purpose, obviously, to probably just take money. I don't know, because I don't feel like we have this problem on the XRPO where you just see tons of the same token coming up for one other token. I just think that they could do a much better job of controlling this, and I'm not sure why they're not. Also, I should note that Stronghold never did an ICO. They never raised capital for their company that way. They actually got their funding via seed funding on Crunchbase, and you can see that right here. And you can see the different investors, which we did just look at. David Samuel is the founding general partner at Freestyle Capital, and they had raised $3 million in their seed funding. And they'll show you the other investors that are right here. And we have some venture capital companies, so definitely something you want to look into. All right, so they are targeting 1 million asset holders by 2023. We're already in October of 2022. And they only have 26,000 trust lines open. So they have not hit that million mark yet. Gains in the last 90 days. I don't know when this was put up exactly. So we're going to skip that. Okay, so 20,000 plus SHX holders, 60,000 on Twitter. So, I mean, they're growing. This project it's still early. These are really baby stages. And honestly, it doesn't take a lot of money being put into this for it to pump. It does not take a lot, I'm telling you. I had some nice luck with it last year, actually. And then I exited my position and I recently got back in again, and definitely a lot more this time. So the rewards program, SHX, as the currency of loyalty. This is cool. Different companies are going to get these rewards. So here is a little chart of how the rewards program is going to work from Stronghold Pay, earns SCX, blah, blah, blah. Earning Stronghold Pay earns SHX, merchant earns SHX to retail customer, so on and so forth. It shows you how that cycle is going to work. SHX rewards redemption as a Trojan horse to SHX payments and lending. They're going to implement SHX rewards with existing customers, rollout managed by Stronghold, SHX built into Stronghold's product offering, no extra implementation effort. Increases revenues for merchants and Stronghold. Rewards as Trojan horse to SHX payments and lending. So you can kind of go through here and check all this stuff out. Now, this is what interests me. Faster, cheaper, data-rich payments for Stronghold Network, Stronghold Net participants. Integration with what? ISO 20022 support. Hey, yo. I know I have those ISO fans out there. We all love ISO projects. All right. Aduro Advisors Venture Funds Rewards Program. Oh, for every dollar transacted through a Stronghold payment method, top venture capital funds will earn SHX rewards. Do you think these top venture funds are going to want a shit token and shitty rewards? I don't. So I'm putting my money where they are putting their money. Let's look at some of these. Human Ventures, Homebrew, Cowboy, Science, Craft, Unusual Ventures, Ribbit Capital. Guys, just look at all this. You can go ahead and screenshot this, pause this. You can go start doing all your research on these different venture funds, but that's another bullish sign for me. Financial services, merchant financing. All right, so that's pretty self-explanatory. I mean, that's what Stronghold Pay, does. SHX DeFi lending protocol. Capital liquidity contributor, capital liquidity, available capital and liquidity pool, SHX factor free. This just explains exactly how that is going to work. Short-term Stronghold admin interacts and manages operations of the entire ecosystem. Long-term network oracles and admins interacts with and manages operations of the entire ecosystem. SHX and/or other token-denominated stability pool to protect against defaults and losses. Network governed. Governance votes, SHX. SHX token holders vote on network features, implementation, SHX network, rewards program, DeFi protocol, future network additions. So that's all there. SHX phases for enabling Commerce 360. Ledger addresses and ecosystem. This is telling you where it's available to buy. This is important because if you are a legitimate company, these are things that you should not mind putting out there. SHX was issued by Stronghold Anchor Limited, a registered financial service provider with New Zealand's Financial Service Providers Register. So we are based out of New Zealand here. Stronghold never conducted an initial coin offering. That's why I told you they received seed funding and they released approximately 5% of the total supply as an airdrop to Stronghold's early user base at the end of 2018. I like this. I like to see something with a long-term plan, something that's saying, hey, we're thinking about the next 25 years. SHX estimated allocation through 2050, and you can check all of this out. I did not realize this until I actually read the white paper that SHX is available on both Stellar and Ethereum, as our mission is to provide fast, secure, and accessible financial services for all. We care deeply about interoperability between all payment networks. This will enable SHX for cross-ledger value transfers to expand the SHX ecosystem for developer and our community. Stronghold in the press, they have been all over the place, guys. So this is not just some BS rinky dink. I mean, this could really be a gem, in my opinion. This is all my opinion. This is something I found that I really like that not enough people talk about. So, of course, Stronghold is connected to IBM because Stellar is connected to IBM. Stronghold uses IBM blockchain to empower the banking underserved. Stronghold and IBM have been collaborating together on the Stronghold US dollar, which is a stablecoin that has been introduced into IBM's worldwide network. This particular technology is disruptive because it enables us to get payments to people in the middle of nowhere effectively in seconds. Bullish. I loves it. Stronghold is using IBM technology to create financial infrastructure for the unbanked population in remote areas. Instead of using local currency to conduct transactions, the organization worked with IBM to create the Stronghold US dollar. It acts like a token on IBM WorldWire blockchain network, facilitating payment transactions to people and businesses in remote areas with weak local currencies. So, since we're talking about IBM and Stellar, Stellar is working directly with IBM, for anybody who does not know this information already, on a blockchain-powered project called Hyperledger Fabric, which aims to use distributed ledger technology to create streamlined cross-border payment system. Now, what does that sound like? Sounds to me a lot like XRP. What is Hyperledger? Wow, funny you should ask. Hyperledger is an open source collaborative project established in conjunction with the Linux Foundation. It focuses on blockchain and other distributed ledger technologies. Now look, some of its more notable member organizations include American Express, JP Morgan, IBM, Consensus, and Intel. Some notable general members include, I'll let you read these, but I see Ripple here too. Guys, everything is connected. All right, here is an article from February of this year. If you have not caught this already, Stronghold creates a $100 million fintech investment arm. So Stronghold Payments, a financial infrastructure company, has launched Stronghold Capital to invest $100 million in pioneering companies and funds across 3 core areas: overlooked and underrepresented founders and fund managers, the payments and fintech ecosystem, and the Web3 and blockchain ecosystem. Stronghold CEO and co-founder Tammy Camp will serve as fund manager for Stronghold Capital. She advanced growth in fintech and blockchain throughout her career and her earlier roles as partner at 500 Startups, head of growth at Stellar Development Foundation, and advisor to NFX Capital. Stronghold, as part of its growth journey, raised capital from accomplished fintech founders, leading companies, and prominent industry advisors, which we went through a lot of these, but I wanted to show that down here it says an X Spring, which is now known as Ripple X. Stronghold Capital will create opportunities to develop new products and business models and improve financial infrastructure for everyone, said Camp, identifying and investing in emerging talent, especially underrepresented, undervalued founders, stands to benefit the developer community, the fintech industry, and even society as a whole. Guys, Stronghold is kind of a big deal. They are doing all kinds of things, so you should really be paying attention because they are big things. This is not some little BS company. Coin market cap, Stronghold token. This is a low market cap gem in my opinion. It does not take very much to really pump the price on this. We're only at 26,000 holders right now, and you can check out the seller expert to see how the wallets are distributed. Everything is right on there. But I mean, right now, to me, this is a great accumulation price, and that's exactly what I have been doing. And, I would feel bad if I didn't tell you about it. So I'm here to help, and I would love for you to research this project because you might like it as much as I do. Okay, so let's just go over here to marketcapof.com and have a little fun with this, shall we? Okay, so I put in SHX, and of course, today's price of 0.0008 popped up with the market cap of XLM. Now, is this likely? I don't know. This is like a number like 900 and some on the list of tokens, but it has a ton of potential and no one's talking about it yet. Guys, think about it. If this is going to be an ISO 20022 compliant crypto, everybody's going to start knowing about it that's in the space, right? And this is before mass adoption. So if they are solving all the issues that they're going to, if they are going to DeFi, and we're only at 26,000 holders right now, and this is just a baby. And remember, venture capital funds are going to be getting their rewards in this token. Like, I think this is the equivalent of finding like XRP at 0.000 whatever. I think that SHX could really be a gem. So I'm loading my bags on this. You do whatever you want, and I can't wait to keep showing you more down my little stellar rabbit hole. I hope you come along. That was a lot, right? But that is part one of the stellar rabbit hole, and that was Stronghold Payments, which is the SHX token. And as I've said, you just have to be very careful and make sure that you're getting the real one if you do pick it up. And we're going to be going through all kinds of things stellar, not just individual projects, but we're also going to talk about weird things I found, fishy things, really cool things, a whole world of stellar that you probably never knew existed. So we're going to have a really fun journey, and I hope that you come along with me. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Take it easy. Bye.